All right, you guys. Well, happy Friday. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into the chat or the app, and let's go ahead and take a little peek at what is happening today. So we got 2 minutes of cardio. All right, so let's kind of put in our mind what we're going to do for cardio. And then from there, we're going to go right into a 3-minute EMOM, and we're going to be doing 30 seconds of high knees, and then we're going to be doing 30 seconds of air squats. Okay, so high knees could be bounding, right? We could be jumping, or we can do some dynamic, or we can simply just kind of be moving side to side. And then from there, we'll move right into that air squat, you guys. Okay, so we'll go back and forth for that for 3 minutes, and then we'll kick into our strength. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on a Friday. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go, everybody. Cardio in 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right. So here we go, you guys. We got 2 minutes of cardio. So Charlie has taken over my Fridays. So she's normally doing Fridays, if any of you guys have noticed that or not noticed that. But anyways, Charlie's in Denver right now. So she's taking some good time away, hanging out with some of her Frisbee friends. And so her and I have a bi-weekly check-in. We'll get on the phone with each other, kind of touch base with each other. And yeah, I decided to jump in today to give her some time to just wake up slow and hang out, take her coach hat off for the weekend. There we go. All right, so we're through 1 minute. We got 1 more minute remaining of our cardio. All right, and so today's icebreaker is, what is one thing that you do every single morning, regardless if you're running late, if you're on time, if you have friends over, if you're on vacation? What is something that you do and it is flawless, right? You're not skipping this. And the reason why I'm asking this is we get to share kind of what is one of those habits that we do that maybe everybody doesn't know about. All right, 20 seconds, everybody. After this, we're doing 30 seconds of high knees and then 30 seconds of air squats. Okay, in 10 seconds, we're going to start that 3 minutes. All right, everybody, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Dan's ahead of the game. He's already put in his icebreaker answer. Love it. All right, guys, high knees, 30 seconds of high knees, and then we're going to go ahead and take it down to air squats. All right. 10 seconds. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, air squats. All right, widen up that base. There we go. Yeah. And if we need to hang out in the bottom of that air squat, right? Maybe those hips need a little bit of help loosening up. By all means, morning, Stan. We are in our 3-minute segment, guys. We have about 10 more seconds of air squats, and they're going to move right back into another set of 30 seconds of high knees. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, high knees. Now, again, we could be bounding, or we simply can just be bringing those knees up, crossing over, right? Slapping each knee just to kind of keep that moving. There we go. All right. Again, the icebreaker is going to be today, what is something that you do every single morning? It's one of your habits that it doesn't matter if you're late. All right. 3, 2, 1, air squats. Doesn't matter if you're late, doesn't matter if you're on time, doesn't matter if you're on vacation. You do this every single morning. Hi, Dan. And Dan was the first to put his answer in. Oh, coffee. There we go. Dan was the first to put his answer in there, everybody. All right, here we go. High knees in 3, 2, 1, and go. I will tell you, Dan, this is the first time that you're the first to put your icebreaker in. All right, guys, keep it going. We got about 15 seconds. Here we go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Air squats. Okay, you guys, here we go. Widen up those bases. All right, get those arms up high. Sway those hips back, then go down. Okay, wide base. Hips go back, then down. 10 seconds. All right. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, and stop. All right, you guys. Let's grab some water if you haven't grabbed some water yet. And let's get into the chat really quick. Let's share, what do we do every single morning? Doesn't matter what's going on in our life. We do this. So I've been hearing coffee. I've been hearing, showers, brush your teeth. What do you do? Now, if you are watching this on replay, put it down in the comment so we can share with the group also after class. Okay, so while you guys are all getting in the chat, let's talk about our strength today. So we're going to be doing an 8-minute EMOM. So we're going to tag team it with some deadlifts and cardio. Okay, so minute 1, we're going to be working with 2 dumbbells for a deadlift. Now, if you want to use one heavier dumbbell for your deadlift, that's an option also. And then we're going to be going into a session of cardio. Okay, so this is a moderate intensity. It's not easy. It's not hard. It's something going to be, I would say, like conversational pace, something that you can push, but you can also have a conversation. Now,
we have a different EMOM before that, Scott. I think we're doing 10 dumbbell hang power cleans and then 10 dumbbell good mornings.
Oh,
for an
dude,
EMOM.
You know how everybody puts their chat in? It kind of like bumps me all the way back up. All right. So let's do the strength before the workout, everybody. So thanks, Les. So we're going to do the every other minute piece. All right. So we're going to do every other minute for 10 minutes, which is going to be 5 total sets. So we're going to be doing 10 dumbbell hang power cleans. Okay. So that's, we can have the dumbbells outside of our thighs, or we can have between our legs, which we'll go over. And then we're going to be doing 10 good morning deadlifts. Or no, I'm sorry, 10 dumbbell good mornings. So, all right. So this is kind of what we're going to be looking for when it comes to the, lost my ear plug. When it comes to the hang power cleans, again, I was talking about outside your thighs. So we can be here where we can hinge just a little bit. I'm still going to keep my dumbbells close to my thighs, and I'm going to jump them up, right? So I'm using those hamstrings, or I'm going to go through my legs, and then I'm going to shrug. Now, I'm a big fan of this one. This one is my jam. So that's my choice on that one. So what I'd recommend is just kind of try both unless you already know which version you're going to do. Now, the next one is, and I'm going to put the dumbbells on my shoulders, okay? And I'm going to hinge at my hips, lean forward, and then stand up. Now, this is, you got to be careful while you're doing this, right? Because if I lean too far forward, my dumbbells might fall off my shoulders. All right, so pull those hips back, lean forward, enough to the point where you feel like you have control to come right back up, and then you'll go ahead and repeat. You can also do this with one dumbbell, put it on your back, right? We can do the same exact thing, and that's what I would do. Personally, I would not do the 2, just because that feels more comfortable and a little bit more control, and I get more range of motion. So let's go ahead and try that out, you guys. Go ahead, do the hang power clean. Let's go ahead and do 2 hang power cleans, and then pick which version you want to do. And then go ahead and do the good mornings. Okay.
Does it matter if I just hold the dumbbells in my hands as I do the good mornings?
Nope, you can do that. I was going to tell you, that's another version of like, that's our, our Romanian deadlifts. We're a straight-legged deadlift, but they're pretty much the same movement. The only thing that's different is we actually have more load on the shoulders while we do the good mornings, opposed to the Romanian. It's just not on your body. However, you're still under tension. So yeah, absolutely, Chris. I would do it. Yeah, just do it.
I'm not coordinated enough at this time of day.
Fair enough.
Like,
We'll give you like. All right. Well, hey, let's go ahead and get ourselves set. Does anybody have any questions? Or if you don't, give me a thumbs up and we'll get this party started. Cool? Awesome. All right. Well, just by observation, Dan, myself, and Chris got the memo about wearing a blue shirt today. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and stand up, get to your dumbbells. We're going to go ahead and work within those 2 minutes. Now, what the every other minute simply means is you're going to do your 10 hang power cleans and you're going to do your 10 good mornings, and then you're going to rest the remaining of that 2 minutes. So, all right, you guys, let's get ready to roll. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So one thing that we do know here, everybody, is that we are going to be here for 10 minutes, okay? Now, when we say hang power cleans, that means the dumbbells will not go below your knees, right? They'll stay above your knees, at the kneecap or above. That's going to be your point of reference, okay? So we're doing 10, and then once we're done with our 10, we're then going to do 10 of those good mornings. All right, so inquiring minds want to know, what is your one thing that you do every single morning, regardless of the scenario? Okay. So Dan says he wakes up. That's good right there. And then Adair's is coffee. Leslie says she drinks 22 ounces of water before you go upstairs. Chris, I didn't think about this one, but this is totally me too, puts on her contacts. John yawns loudly. Oh, typo, 32 ounces. Okay, there you go. Leslie's like, give me that 10 extra ounces credit. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm totally with you. Okay, we got about 40 seconds into the next segment. So I'd say if you're done, rest. Now, when you're doing the good morning piece, the huge piece that's really important is that, that flat back, right? The flat back, and that your shoulders are not going too far forward, right? We're not trying to reach for the deck. We're actually trying to wake up those hamstrings as we lean forward and those hips go back. Okay, we have 10 seconds. All right, if you're not close to your dumbbells, let's make sure you get close to them so we can start another set of 10 in 3, 2, begin. Okay. Keeping them abs tight the entire time. Remember, the analogy I always use is pretend somebody's going to sock you in the stomach and you do not want to get the wind knocked out of you. That on itself is going to brace yourself, support your back, and then allow you to be more efficient with that movement, with whatever extremity you're using. So upper body, you can focus on the shrug and the flip of the elbows, and then also your lower extremities as your abs are flexed also. There you go. So as you guys go down, pull those hips back, lift that chest up, right? We don't want to look flat at the floor, right? So I do want to have a little bit of a forward angle. We'll call it like a neutral gaze, where it's slightly in front of you, but it's not down at your toes, okay? Just a little bit. Kind of like if I hold my breath, rib cage comes up a little bit. It's going to help give me an angle, a neutral gaze, a little bit in front of me. Okay, we got about 45 seconds until the next set. So I'd catch your breath, I'd rest, sit down, grab some water. All right, Stan, I don't want to put any extra pressure on you, but we don't know what your go-to every morning is. All right, 15 seconds. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get close to those dumbbells because we're going to start a new set in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, we're back. 10 dumbbell hang power cleans. Right? Big shrug and a flip. Remember, as we come up, you guys, we have to get to this position, the shrug, before those elbows can bend. Because what tends to happen is we start to hinge and we just start to pull with the arms opposed to get the shoulders involved. And there's these muscles behind your back. It's like a triangle. They call your trapezius, which we'll refer to as your traps. But you get your traps involved, which is a big muscle, and then you get to the smaller muscles involved, which is in your biceps. There we go. Remember, feeling those hamstrings, right? Legs are going to be relatively straight. There'll be a little bit of a softness in the knees. Get 40 seconds. Okay, we have 20 seconds. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. Let's get close to those dumbbells. 5, 4, 3, and begin. Here we go, you guys. Okay, this is our second to last set. We'll have this full set, and then we'll go ahead and have one more, and then we'll be done with this segment. All right. This just in. Stan's answer is he brushes his teeth, drinks water, and not having coffee anymore. Darren's like, what? I know it's kind of a scary thing to think about that, but I will tell you this. I've played this game, and it is super, well, it's easy after it's broken. Good. Okay, here we go. Good work, you guys. Okay. We have about 30 seconds until the last set. And then we're going to move into our workout, which I was trying to break down before this. All right, you guys, here we go. 10 seconds. Let's get close to those dumbbells. We're going to kick this off in about 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So when it comes to a hang, any of our hang movements, right? You always want to stand up first, have a slight pause, and then you go into the movement. What we currently do is sometimes is we stand up from the floor and we turn that into our first movement. And when the hang is you want to pause, stand all the way up, shoulders pulled back, and then go ahead and start your movement. All right, once you guys are done with your power cleans, we're then going to go ahead and go right into your good mornings. So we'll close this down. There we go. Yeah. Nice and smooth, you guys. Good work. All right. So it looks like Dan Adair's done, Chris is done, Stan's done, Leslie and John's done. Beautiful. All right. Well, grab that water, you guys, if you guys haven't started grabbing it. And let's go over that piece of the sprint workout. So, all right, here we go. So we have 3 segments, right? We have an 8-minute, 6-minute, and a 4-minute segment. We're all going to play within the whole every other minute, all right? So if the 8-minute, we're going to go ahead, minute 1, we're doing the deadlifts, and then we're going to be doing some moderate cardio. So that's kind of what I was saying a little bit earlier. It's not easy, it's not hard, it's moderate. So there's a nice little push, but we can have a little bit of a conversation in it. Then you're going to rest a minute. We're then going to move into dumbbell Russian swings. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and tag team it with some hard cardio. Okay. So something that's going to give you a nice little push. Again, we're going to go every other minute, right? 1 minute of each movement. Now, once we're done with that piece, we're going to rest a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and go into a 4-minute segment, right? We're going to go ahead and do some hang power cleans. So kind of what we did earlier, but we're going to add an overhead press. And then we're going to go ahead and turn it into a sprint, right? So there's hard cardio and there's a sprint. A sprint means I can probably do it for a very short amount of time, but I can't do a lot of it, right? Hard is I'm giving push, but I can still repeat it, okay? So let's go over this really quick. We'll go over our deadlifts. We'll go over our dumbbell Russian swings, and then we'll go over our hang. So let's go ahead and do this, you guys. Let's go grab your dumbbells. Everybody grab your dumbbells. If you're able to grab your dumbbells and see me at the same time. So I want you guys to try this out, okay? I want you guys to widen up your base. I want you to put the dumbbells in between your feet, and then we're simply gonna hinge at those hips, back's gonna stay flat, and you're just gonna touch the deck, okay? So we're gonna do a regular deadlift. Now, for me, this feels the most comfortable. If having the dumbbells outside of your feet is comfortable, then let's do that, okay? Now, the piece for the dumbbell Russian swings, you're gonna stand up and pause. This is where it makes it really easy to kind of transition from our deadlifts to our swings when we can move to the next section, but we're just gonna go right here. And so here's huge, right? It's right here, essentially lined up with my belly button, if not my chest, but that back stays flat the entire time. And then when I'm done, I'll go ahead and just put them flat on the deck, okay? So get a couple of those out of the way, just to make sure you feel comfortable with it. Now, if the double dumbbell is a little challenging, just do one. Find a heavier dumbbell and let's do that, okay? Now, the last piece, right, we're gonna have both of our dumbbells, is we're gonna go ahead and hang, bring it to your shoulders, and then let's go ahead and push press, okay? So again, hang it, hang power clean, and if it's light enough, just catch it with straight legs. Let's push press it, and then as we bring it down, think shoulders, hips, then I'm ready for another set or another rep, okay? So let's get about 2 or 3 of those, you guys. Make sure that we have feel like we have a good system of that movement or a good flow of it, and then let's get this party started. So we're gonna be here for 20 minutes, and then I'll have everybody rotate at about 50 seconds, okay? Now, you can still have Get more repetitions in for about 10 more seconds if you want, because what we're going to keep track of today, you guys, is our total reps. Okay. So I'll rotate us at 50, but you can keep moving if you want to get a couple more reps. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's get ourselves set. Starting off with some deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. So we have dumbbell deadlifts, right? We're using 2 dumbbells in this movement. So we're going to call them a double dumbbell deadlift. There we go. Now we can easily use 1 dumbbell during this segment if we wanted to. Okay. Now the big thing that I want to see is I want to see chest a little bit higher than your hips. Just a little bit. Okay. Good. Think 1 rep and 1 breath. So every deadlift that you do, you want to take a deep breath, brace it, and then stand up and exhale. All right. We're going to rotate in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go into some cardio in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, here we go. Remember, it's moderate cardio. All right, conversational pace, but you're out of your resting state. Okay. Okay, come on, keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Rotate. All right, we're back to those deadlifts. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. Okay. Good. Now, as you guys do your deadlifts, keep them butts up a little bit higher, right? Just a little bit higher so you feel those hamstrings. Just a little bit higher. Now, for you, Chris, you want to drop your butt a little bit more. There you go. All right, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, cardio and begin. All right, everybody, here we go. We're back at it at our moderate cardio. Okay, here we go. Stay in it, guys. We got a little bit longer. Three, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay, here we go. Let's get right back to those dumbbells. Deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right back to those deadlifts, everybody. Okay, come on. Keep it moving. Good. Lift that butt up a little bit more, stand as you stand up. Let your butt lift before that chest lifts. And 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okay, here we go. Cardio and begin. Okay, come on, keep pushing, you guys. Good push, you guys. Now, after this segment, we're gonna have one more of this station. We're then gonna rest a full minute, and then we're gonna move into our 6-minute EMOM session. And that is gonna be with our double dumbbell Russian swings and with some cardio. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and rotate. Let's get right up to those dumbbells. One more set of deadlifts and begin. Okay, here we go. Right into those deadlifts, making sure that we're setting our backs, keeping them flat, and then lower yourself down with those legs. Don't reach for the deck, lower yourself down with those legs. Here we go. Nice move. Okay, here we go. We're gonna rotate in 3, 2, rotate. Okay, here we go. Last piece of cardio here. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on. Five seconds. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and take a full minute break. We'll then move into 6 minutes. Again, the minute one's going to be with our Russian dumbbell swings, and then we're gonna tag team it with some more cardio. And so this next piece of cardio is gonna be a little bit of a harder push, okay? So if you guys are playing tag with each other in the living room, you gotta run faster, okay? So you gotta increase that intensity. Okay, so you can do some lateral shuffles. That's gonna kind of spike that heart rate up a little bit, which allows you to increase that intensity, right? And you can speed it up, which is gonna make it a little bit harder. Okay, we have 10 seconds. So if you guys aren't close to those dumbbells yet, let's get close to those dumbbells. All right, here we go. Dumbbell swings in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. All right, Adair, see ya. Good seeing you. Have a great weekend. Adair says she's got to go. She says, great weekend. Have a great weekend, fellow athletes. Love it. Okay, come on, keep moving, keep moving. Three, two, one, and rotate. Good work. Okay, here we go. We got some cardio in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, you guys were right in it. Come on. Remember, we're going harder, guys. Intensity is a little bit different than the previous one. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Okay. Here we go. Back to those dumbbell swings in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Come on. Keep it moving, you guys. Big exhale at the top as you stand up, and then pull that dumbbell underneath your body. Come on. Strong glutes, strong quads. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, cardio. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, come on, keep pushing. I like it. I see the switching it up a little bit, changing directions. There we go. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's get to those dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, come on. There we go. Nice and smooth, you guys. Keep the flow. Abs are tight, backs are flat. Remember, once that kettlebell, that dumbbell leaves from between your legs, the abs are tight, glutes are tight. There we go. We're doing it. Nice work, everybody. Okay, come on. Keep pushing, keep pushing. And 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, you guys, we have this piece of cardio, and then we're going to rest a full minute. So give a nice push right now, okay? We're going to have some rest. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So last piece of cardio in this segment, we're going to rest a full minute. And then we'll finish it off with our 4-minute EMOM. Okay, 30 more seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, grab some water if you need it. Okay, we're gonna rest a full minute. So just kind of just kind of focus on your breathing, right? The ultimate goal is to slow it down. The moment we can slow the heart rate down, then that's going to allow us to not waste oxygen, right? Think about it as the faster the heart's beating, the more oxygen that is required. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so the last piece, everybody, is going to be a 4-minute segment. We're going to do the dumbbell hang clean, right? Maybe it stays above your knees. We're going to go ahead and bring it to your shoulders, and then we're going to press it overhead. Now, if we have any type of shoulder issues, take the overhead out of it and just do your cleans. All right, here we go. Get to those dumbbells, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we have ourselves 1 minute. Remember, stand up tall, give that pause, and then go ahead and get right into those hangs. Get it to your shoulders, and then get it overhead. Get it over your, get it to your shoulders, and then get it over your head. Okay, come on. Keep it going, you guys. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and rotate. So 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, here we go. We got some cardio ahead of us. Sprint this time, everybody. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one. This could be the lateral shuffles. This could be the high knees. This could even be burpees or up down, something that's going to spike that heart rate. It's going to create some stress in your body. One, we're controlled stress in our body right now, but it's creating stress in your body that you're like, man, I can't do it at this intensity for a long time, right? So we're only going to be here, you guys, for 2 sets, right? This is going to be the first set. We'll only do it for 1 more set. All right, come on. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. Okay, you guys, here we go. So get over to those dumbbells. We have 1 more set of these hang cleans with a press. And 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, you guys, we are pushing through hang clean with a press, right? Or just hang clean, right? We want to get those dumbbells to that rack position. And remember, the dumbbells are either going to be on the outside of your thighs or between your legs, right? However you're going to do your cleans. Come on, there we go. 10 more seconds, and then we'll have our last piece of cardio. Nice, there we go. 3, 2, 1, and cardio, guys. Let's go. Here we go. All right, let's give a big push. Okay, come on, guys. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Come on, you guys. It's that sprint. We got 35 seconds left. Okay, come on. Almost there, you guys. You got 15 seconds. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Stop. Good work, you guys. Okay. So keep on walking around, right? Let that heart rate slowly decrease. Grab some water if you haven't grabbed some water. And then we are going to move into that last piece. We're going to move into our finisher. So we're simply going to be doing 2 things, you guys. We're going to be doing some glute bridges, and we're going to be doing some side planks, okay? So when we do a side plank, right, we normally do, just from a side view, right, we usually go on our elbows when we do our plank. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on one side when we do our plank. And there's 2 ways that we can do it, because it could be a shoulder, your shoulders are tender. It's kind of an irritant sometimes. But from here, we're going to be on our side, and we're just going to hold that up. So we're really hitting those obliques, okay? This hand can go on the floor to support if you need it. And then the other option is we can go right here into an extended position. So it's like we're in a push-up position, but we're going to be on our one side, okay? So pick which version feels the best for you today, and then we'll rotate. So minute 1, glute bridge ups. All we're simply doing is lifting those hips up, right? We're laying flat on our back, our knees are bent, and we're simply lifting our hips up. And it's going to be a continual motion, okay? So you guys, let's go ahead and kick this off in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So lift those hips up, squeeze those glutes, and then come right back down to the deck, okay? So we're going to lift all the way up and come all the way back down. So if you haven't started yet, go ahead and start. We're going to be here for a full minute, and then we're going to rotate into a side plank, okay? Now, as you lift your hips up, you're going to feel that weight under your shoulders. Glutes are going to stay tight, but you're pushing through your heels, okay? You're going to feel that stretch in the front of your quads, maybe those hip flexors, and then come all the way back down. Okay, 20 more seconds. Just nice and smooth. Lift those hips up. Should feel good, not to be under tension, no additional weight, just our body. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Immediately, let's go right to our side. Come on up into that side plank. So pick a side, any side. We're going to hang out here for 30 seconds. And then we're immediately going to transition to the other side, right? So if you start with your left side, you're then going to go to your right side. Okay, 10 more seconds. Now, if we need help with that extra hand, you're going to go ahead and support yourself off on the deck. In 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right. Now we're just right back on to the opposite side. So again, if you started with your right, now you're on your left, or vice versa. Now what I tend to do is with my free hand that's not on the deck, I just have it just rest on my waist. 10 seconds. They're immediately going to go right to your back for your glute bridges. In 3, 2, 1, and glute bridge begin. Okay, so it's a smooth transition, right? From our side, we're going to go right to your back. We're going to lift up and come back down. There we go. Good work, you guys. Okay, 10 more seconds, and then we're going to immediately get a roll over to a side. Pick a side, any side. 3, 2, 1, and side plank. Okay, so elbows pushing through the floor. Okay, lifting those hips up. Now, again, if we start to feel this in our shoulder starts to collapse a little bit or whatever, right? We want to kind of be a little bit more upright with a strong shoulder or a strong chest, but that extra hand can support. Now, if we need to, you can actually drop to your knees, but I really want to challenge you guys to stay on your toes. 3, 2, 1, rotate to the next side. All right, an easy transition. There we go. Good work, you guys. Okay, 5 seconds, and we're gonna go right to those glute bridges in 3, 2, 1. Let's start glute bridging. Okay, you're on your back, your knees are bent, and you're simply lifting those hips up high to the sky, slight pause at the top, and then you're coming right back down. Come on, keep moving. Okay. In 5 seconds, we're going to get onto that plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, plank time. All right. Get right there. You're on up. Good. Okay. We're going to rotate in 3, 2, and rotate. Good. Stay there, you guys. Almost done. 15 seconds. All right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, and stop. Good work, you guys. Give yourself that little self high five. You got up, you showed up, and you worked out. Good burpee, Leslie. All right. Well, let's do it, you guys. Let's do our group photo. There we go. Let's kick off. We kicked off our pre-weekend already. All right. Well, here we go. Fix those hairs if you need it. All right, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're done. All right, you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys.
You too, Scott.
Yeah, you bet. Go have some fun today, you guys.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Buddy.
Yeah.